guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to thank everybody who shared my video. This is the project we're doing, and this is my revised version because I didn't like the leaves. And I hope that you guys would subscribe if you like DIYing, shop with me's, and hauls. So let's get into it. Okay, so for the first part of this video, you're going to need a sign from Dollar Tree, some white paint, some like cream color paint, light green paint, and brown paint, and I will leave the names of these in the description box below. A pair of scissors, and here I'm just taking the label off, and you know they're kind of a pain, but I finally get it going. And then I'm going to be taking a sanding block with some, I believe it's 80 grit sandpaper, and just smoothing it down because after you take off a sticker, it's pretty rough. And I'm just go ahead and taking the hanger off because I'm not going to be using it. And I also take some putty from Dollar Tree. I'll also leave the name of this link down in the description box. And I'm just filling these holes. Not that they really bothered me or anything, but I just wanted to show you guys how to fill the holes for really cheap if you would like to do that. And this stuff is ready to paint in a few minutes. So I just take my white acrylic paint and start painting. Generally, I will use chalk paint, but for this project, because I'm using paint for the pumpkins, I'm using acrylic because chalk paint is really dry and it's hard to paint like a picture, or, you know, in this case, I'm painting pumpkins and it just wants to dry up really quickly. So next, I'm just taking a ruler and I'm going with the lines that are already on this sign. In the end, they ended up being uneven and I wasn't too sure about it, but I just went with it because it's what I already did. So I think it's supposed to be like 3 pieces of random wood stuck together is what the picture on the other side is supposed to be, but it's really no big deal because it gets covered up in the end anyway. So next I am just going and making little dots like screw holes. I saw Crafts by Caitlin do this. I love her channel. She does amazing stuff and I thought it looked really cute, so I just wanted to mention that I did see her do this. So in this part, I'm going to show you the technique that I did. It's really easy. I have a bit of floating medium there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's clear and you don't necessarily need it. Basically, all it is just paint without the pigment, so it lets you get like a smoother one-stroke paint. And all I did was just take my brush back and forth, back and forth. I dipped each end in the beginning in each color and just loaded the brush. And now, as you can see, I'm just doing one line on each side. I end up going in the tip just a tiny bit with the brown just to give it some contrast, and you just want to do one line on each side, and you flip your brush when you do the other side so that it matches the other side. And then you want to do another line on the left and another line on the right, and then in the middle you just want to kind of make a teardrop so that it connects it all together. And I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but you can see what I'm doing here.
I'm standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing a few. I was calling out your name with my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost.
So here I'm just making a really simple stem. I can't explain it that great, but I'm just going down into the pumpkin, and then I come up with the stem, and I alternate with my pumpkins. I do the first one going towards the right, and then the next one going towards the left, and so on and so forth, just so that way they're not all looking exactly the same. And as you can see, my last pumpkin's kind of big, and there was really nothing I could do about it, but I mean, I think it still turned out pretty cute, so it is what it is. And then I'm just going in and drawing the letters, and all I do is just make basic letters and draw an extra line to make it thicker, and then I just kind of do a squiggly line in between where there's two lines in the letter. Okay guys, so here's when things kind of get wonky. So I was looking at my picture and I said, this is pretty plain. So I pulled these leaves out with the intentions of writing out the word welcome. And I didn't like it straight, so I ended up moving them around. And I still wasn't too sure about it, but I just went with it. And I ended up using a Sharpie to write each letter in, and it was just really kind of hard to see what it said. And so I end up changing it after I'm already editing, and I couldn't figure out what to do with it, and then I got the bright idea. So I did not film that part, but all I did was took poster stickers and just wrote out the word welcome. And I like it much, much more. So here I just have 4 little simple twine bows. If you guys would like to see how I do those bows, please let me know down in the comments. And I'll definitely be sure next time to show you exactly what I did. So I just go in again with the cream color, and I just kind of give the stems a little bit of dimension. Not really noticeable, but just a little bit, and I think it turned out really cute.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun.
Okay guys, so then I noticed that my pumpkins were missing something, and so I decided to put some curly cues at the base of the pumpkin, and I just or the base of the stem I should say, and I just randomly did them, no rhyme or reason. I just put them where I thought would look the best. Then I just go ahead and glue my bows right at where the stem starts to come out of the pumpkin, and I really like this part of the DIY. I love putting bows on everything. I don't know about you guys, but bows are like my favorite thing. And leave in the comments down below what you would change about this sign if you do this sign. I would love to know and get your feedback. If you like the leaves, if you would change it. I love hearing from you guys. So I went ahead and took some Greenery from Walmart. They're really full eucalyptus pick for $2. It's a great deal. And this is just 2 off of the bunch. And I mean, there's so much left on the bunch after snipping these 2 that you wouldn't even notice. And he was gone. So here I'm just making a bow for in between the greenery, and I just fold one side over, and then on the other side I measure to make sure it's right, and then I go ahead and snip another piece longer, cinch it, and take some twine and tie it up, and then snip the excess. And then here I'm just playing with it, getting it how I like, pulling the ends down, and then I'm gonna snip a V at the ends just to make it look finished and like a professional did it.
You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better.
Okay guys, so all that's left to do is make yourself a hanger. I just put 2 dabs of glue, stick my twine on there to hang it, and then I just go back with some glue over top to make sure it's secure. And I hope you guys love this DIY. I am so glad to have you. I hope you guys come back and see me soon. I am so grateful for all the new subscribers, all my old subscribers, and make sure to check out my new video. Next time I upload, please hit the subscribe button and then tap the notification bell and all to be notified every single time I upload a video. And I just love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.